I think? I think the rough weather is going to be for a select portion of the area. I don't think it's going to make its way through the entire area. I think a lot of you will not see any of it, okay? In, say, the metro areas, we have a chance sometime, I think, between 7 and 8. I'm going to watch all that very carefully, but I just see signs that it's going to be weakening by the time it gets to, say, well, the city of New York. So let's go outside right now in the city of New York, where it's 83 degrees. Feels like 84 when you factor in the humidity. Humidity was out there today. It's a partly cloudy sky overhead. We are seeing a few more clouds float into the area, all associated with this very severe weather that is north and west of the city right now. 84, that's where you are right now, and that is the high temperature of the day, and that's exactly where you should be as far as an average high for this time of the year. 67 was your low this morning. 69 is the average. So all in all, it has been a pretty typical day for this time of the year. Let's get right to that radar picture. Okay, the severe storms, which are right across Pike County into Sullivan County, into Ulster and Dutchess County, and this is where you see the red shading. That's our warning. It's in effect for, say, another 40 minutes or so. This is making a push in the direction, okay, in the direction of the city and Long Island. But the closer it gets to that area right there, the ocean, the more this is going to get beat up and sort of fade away. So let me show you how we see all of this working out. Zoom in a little tighter here. This leading edge, okay, currently with some pretty heavy rain around Liberty, it makes its push into portions of the Hudson Valley. And the times and the cities or the communities that you see here, I do believe you got a pretty good chance of seeing some severe weather out there. You folks, so let's go through it all here. Middle, Smithfield at 5:58, 6:08 to Wallkill, Monroe at 6:24, West Milford, 6:31, 6:38. It is into Ramapo. But now what I want to do, let's make this picture a little bit bigger, all right? And now let's grab that leading edge and let's take it all the way through the city. If it holds itself together and makes its way into the, highly populated metro areas, it would get to, okay, Stamford, Connecticut, 7:13, New York City around 7:20. I'll say this much. The timing has been consistent. We've done a bunch of model runs on this, and it's been showing between 7 and 7:30 the entire time. I just don't think it's going to necessarily hold itself together. Now, look, we are starting to see a severe thunderstorm warning right now around Toms River, so Ocean County, a little bit of Monmouth County as well. You can zoom there a little tighter. It's because of these two cells that are making their push from west to east. So right on top of Jackson now, you're really getting kind of hammered hard. And the bigger picture is going to show you, as we pull out nice and wide here, nice air is going to be filling in for tomorrow right into the weekend. I want to give you a quick update on the hurricane season because NOAA today upped the numbers. They say, hey, we think it's going to end up being more active than we were suggesting before. So initially they were saying 9 to 15 named storms, of which 4 to 8 would be hurricanes, 2 to 4 would be major. Nope, they're bumping it up now. They're bumping it up because El Nino has now been, well, it's just sort of stopped. We don't see that real heating out there along the Peruvian coast. So 10 to 17 now for named storms, 5 to 9 of which could be hurricanes, 2 to 4 would be majors. We'll watch all of that. So far, guys, think about this. We've only had 2 named storms. And I will say the hurricane season is pretty much typically defined by the months of August and September. And the most active time period in the hurricane season, about the first 3 weeks of September. So we haven't gotten there yet. We've got to keep our eye on everything, but just know really nice weather moves in for us starting tomorrow. Right through your weekend should be beautiful. Monday of next week. There's a little bit of maybe some rain Tuesday, but I think for the most part, all next week looks pretty nice.
Let's push that hurricane talk off.
To it.
Can we do
Yes.
that? Remain enough.
I will say, I mean, tropical climatology was always what I loved, but nobody wants them to be coming to your town, so we watch everything carefully.
Thank you, Lon.